Welcome to the ASTRALX Deep Dive, Illuminating Your Path. I'm Solarian Zephyr, your Cosmic Strategist.
And I'm Lunaria Celine, your intuitive guide. We bridge celestial wisdom.
To unlock your modern path.
Discover guiding starlight insights.
And explore powerful cosmic energies. So the big question today is, how do planetary transits shape your story right now?
Exactly. That's what we're diving into. And we're using some really specific, fascinating source material today called The Starlight Archer's Cosmic Journey 2025 Destiny.
Right, and this is tailored specifically for you if you're a Sagittarius sun with Gemini rising.
And it kicks off with this powerful archetype. It calls you the Cosmic Archer robed in the Starlight Courier's mantle.
I love that. It's not just Sag plus Gemini. It's like a living bridge. That's the phrase it uses. Between cosmic truth and, that earthly curiosity.
Precisely. That blend of the big picture vision and the quick, adaptable mind. Let's unpack that core identity the source lays out. Sagittarius sun with Gemini rising.
Okay, so the imagery is, well, it's really something. You're asked to picture a centaur, right? The archer, knocking actual constellations onto her bow.
Wow.
Yeah, getting ready to shoot that vision out there. But
Yeah.
then you've got these twin ravens, that's the Gemini part, whispering galactic secrets.
Oh, cool. So it's the philosopher and the messenger rolled into one?
Exactly. Channeling that deep Sagittarian search for truth through, like, the kaleidoscopic wit. Quick, changeable Gemini style.
And for 2025 specifically, the source gives you this designation, and you become the Oracle of Infinite Pathways.
Miracle of Infinite Pathways.
Yeah, it suggests that your usual wanderlust, that need to explore, it kind of deepens this year. It transforms into what the source calls woven wisdom.
So not just wandering, but weaving. Like gathering insights and making something meaningful out of them.
That's the idea. You're actively creating understanding from your explorations. And there's a decree for you for 2025 in the source. Your AM reveals hidden roads. Your questions unravel destiny's knots.
I like that. Focuses on the Sagittarian aim, the intention, and then the Gemini power of asking the right questions to untangle things.
It really empowers both sides of your nature. So moving from that mythic blueprint, the source takes us into what it calls quantum astrology, cosmic physics in motion for 2025.
Quantum astrology. Cosmic physics. Sounds intense, like the universe inside your head.
Kind of. It talks about electrifying your neural cosmos. And the first big player mentioned is Jupiter moving through Gemini. That's from May to October.
And Gemini is your rising sign, so Jupiter's hitting your first house, the house of self, identity, how you appear.
Exactly. And the source describes this as a neural supernova, right there in your sense of self.
A neural supernova. Okay, so like an explosion of mental energy, ideas, connections, all focused on who you are.
Pretty much. Your identity, the source says, becomes like a quantum network. It's not fixed. It's fluid, interconnected, constantly responding.
And that's when synchronicities speed up, those meaningful coincidences.
They start accelerating, really piling up. It's part of that network effect. And the source gives you a way to work with this, a journal prompt.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
What 3 chance encounters change my trajectory? How do they form a constellation of meaning?
Ooh, that's good. It makes you look for the pattern in the random. It reframes chance. Okay, what else is happening astrologically?
Well, there's this really significant dynamic tension highlighted for 2025. It's between Saturn in Pisces.
Which is in your 8th house, right?
Yeah.
Transformation, shared resources, deep stuff.
Yes. And Uranus, which is also in Gemini, but it's activating your 9th house of beliefs, philosophy, higher learning.
So Saturn, the karmic anchor in the depths, versus Uranus, the quantum chaos agent, shaking up your beliefs. That sounds volatile.
It definitely sets up a core conflict. The source asks you point blank, will I liberate ancestral dogma or consecrate spiritual foundations?
Wow. So break free from old inherited patterns or use the pressure to really solidify your own spiritual truths. That's a big choice.
A very big choice. And then there's Pluto. Pluto in Aquarius is rebooting your 3rd house of communication.
Rebooting, like completely changing how you think and talk.
Essentially, yes. And the source uses strong language. Words become spells that can rewrite collective narratives.
Spells. So your words have extra weight, extra power this year, not just for you, but potentially for the collective.
That's the implication. Your voice, your ideas become these potent agents for change. Which is, well, it's a lot to consider.
Yeah, definitely. So how does all this cosmic stuff actually feel? The source moves into that next, right. Somatic astrology, body as cosmic compass.
Exactly. How these energies land in your physical body. It gives some really specific examples, like Mars transiting Gemini. That's July 20th to August 5th.
Okay. Gemini, busy mind.
The source links it to feeling static, maybe restlessness in the nervous system, especially in your hands, when that Gemini mind goes into overload.
The too many tabs open feeling. I know that one. What's the practice?
It's pretty neat. Rapidly tap your fingertips together. That's the Gemini energy in the hands, but while stomping your feet rhythmically. Grounding with the Sagittarian polarity.
Tapping and stomping.
And there's a little chant, my body grounds my lightning mind, just to anchor it.
I like that. Simple, direct.
Yeah.
What about eclipses?
There's a solar eclipse in Sagittarius on December 4th. The source connects this powerful Sag energy to feeling like fire in the hips and liver.
Classic Sag areas.
Especially if you feel your purpose is blocked or caged.
Makes sense. And the practice. Something Archer-like.
You guessed it. Archer pose yoga, ideally at dawn. And you visualize golden arrows just piercing through whatever limitations you feel, using the body to embody that release.
Powerful. Okay, one more.
Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius, your sun sign. That's December 9th to 29th.
The classic RX. In Sag, maybe feeling that visionary strain, like looking too far ahead gets blurry.
Exactly. The source links it to tension in the shoulders and eyes. The suggestion is really gentle. Just palm your eyes with warm hands and hum,
Soothing, bringing the focus inward.
Yeah, releasing that strain. It's amazing how the source connects these big transits to tiny physical details.
It really is. And this whole Sag-Sun-Gemini rising combo, it has such a distinct flavor. The source then looks at historical figures, right? Legacy of fire and feather.
Yes. People who embodied this blend, like Jane Austen, she had Gemini rising.
Oh, interesting. How does she fit?
Well, the source points to her Sagittarian social satire, that broad, truthful critique, but delivered with such sharp, witty, mercurial precision. That's the Gemini rising.
I see it. The wit is the delivery system for the truth. Who else?
Walt Disney, Sagittarius sun.
Yeah.
He had that boundless Sagittarian imagination, right? But he used a very Gemini-like skill to systematize it, break it down, architect these huge, detailed worlds.
Vision plus structure. Got it.
And Janis Joplin, that raw Sagittarian fire in her voice combined with this almost Gemini-level lyrical improvisation and cosmic searching.
Yeah, you can hear both in her. So seeing these examples,
Yeah.
it makes the archetype feel really tangible. Is there a mantra for this?
There is, inspired by them for 2025. Like Austen, I speak truth through wit. Like Disney, I architect enchantment.
Nice. It's like permission to be both wise and clever, visionary and practical.
Precisely. And to help you actively work with these energies, the source includes interactive elements, rituals, and reflection.
Practical things to do, like what?
Okay, there's a really lovely ritual for the new moon in Sagittarius on November 30th. You write your dreams or intentions on arrow-shaped paper.
Arrow-shaped, of course.
Naturally. And then you launch it from a bow if you have one, or just toss it from a high place into flowing water.
Releasing the intention.
Exactly. And you whisper, my aim is true. My path unfolds.
Simple, powerful. What about reflection?
It brings back that journal prompt we mentioned earlier. Where do I abandon exploration for comfort? What frontier frightens and fascinates me? Really pushing you to look at your edges.
Good one to revisit. That comfort zone edge is where the growth happens, right?
And there's another embodiment practice called galactic wind breath.
Galactic wind breath. Tell me more.
You inhale deeply through the nose, think Sagittarian expansion, taking it all in.
Yeah.
And then exhale in 3 short, sharp bursts through the mouth. That's the Gemini adaptability, quick shifts.
Inhale big, exhale quick, quick, quick.
Exactly. And while you're doing it, you're supposed to spin clockwise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Adding movement. Aligns the body with that dynamic energy.
Yeah, it's meant to physically embody that exploration and change. And to help visualize this archetype even more, the source uses examples from cultural resonance, your archetype in art.
Oh, cool. Like who?
In film, it compares Indiana Jones, total Sagittarian questing adventurer.
Definitely.
With the Meili. Remember her? Her whimsical, curious, almost detective-like way of interacting with her world. That's the Gemini side.
Indy and Amelie. That's a great pairing. What about music?
Joni Mitchell's album Hajira, all about the journey, the Sagittarian road fused with the vibe of David Bowie's Starman, that futuristic, communicative, otherworldly Gemini energy.
Travel and stardust. I get it. Literature.
Don Quixote, the ultimate idealistic Sagittarian adventurer, right? Seeing giants and windmills,
Yeah.
paired with Alice in Wonderland, with all her curious, witty, sometimes nonsensical dialogues. Very Gemini.
Quixote and Alice. Wow.
Mm.
These examples really paint a picture. They're a visual metaphor.
Yes, a really evocative one. A comet trailing a double helix.
Comet. Double helix. Okay, so cosmic speed and reach, carrying complex information.
Exactly. Cosmic velocity encoding earthly wisdom. That's the essence.
Okay, this is all building towards understanding the potential for 2025, right? The source talks about timelines.
It does. Future forecasting.
Right.
3 potential timelines. It stresses that your choices really matter in how things unfold. The energies are there, but you navigate them.
And there's a key moment.
Yeah. The source points to the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction on June 15th, happening in Gemini, your rising sign. That's seen as the spark, the ignition point for these diverging paths.
Okay, so what are the paths? Timeline A.
Timeline A is called the liberated lecturer. This path opens up, the source says, if you choose to really speak your truth, share it unedited.
Okay, bold move. What's the outcome?
Could be launching something like a nomadic wisdom school, maybe traveling and teaching. With Pluto in your communication house, it suggests you might attract a digital following, maybe even go viral.
Wow, a signpost for that.
Mercury trine your sun on September 22nd could bring a big opportunity like a TEDx talk invitation.
Okay, intriguing. What's timeline B?
Timeline B is the scattered centaur. Uh-oh.
Sounds less ideal. What choice leads there?
Chasing everything, trying to follow every single path, every idea that pops up, that Gemini curiosity and Sag restlessness going into overdrive.
Right, spreading yourself too thin.
Outcome. The source is blunt. Adrenal fatigue, information overload. That Saturn and Pisces tension might force a hard stop. It gives the example of a 3-month tech fast in a desert ashram.
Yikes. A forced retreat. The signpost.
Mars square Neptune, August 12th. Could show up as burnout manifesting physically, maybe missing a crucial flight or connection.
A clear warning sign. Okay, timeline C.
Timeline C is the quantum cartographer. This one sounds fascinating. It opens if you choose to focus on synthesizing, mapping the connections between your big ideas and their deeper meaning.
Mind and meaning mapping. What's the potential outcome?
Really creative and influential, according to the source. Maybe publishing a genre-bending book, mixing philosophy with modern language, maybe even memes.
Philosophy and memes. That's very sad, Gemini rising.
Right. Uranus and Gemini could help it gain a cult following. Maybe you create a wisdom meme deck that sells out globally.
Huh. I love it. The signpost for the quantum cartographer.
The lunar eclipse in Sagittarius on May 27th. Could bring a synchronistic meeting, perhaps with a publisher or someone key to launching that project.
So 3 very different potentials based on conscious choice. Liberated lecturer, scattered centaur, or a quantum cartographer.
It really puts the power in your hands. And as our cosmic journey through this source material concludes,
we reach the epilogue. It leaves you with one final, powerful question to think about.
The source asks you, will you let your arrows gather dust or snap your bowstrings from overuse?
Oof. That really captures the challenge, doesn't it? Finding that balance between inaction and burning out. Purposeful aiming.
Exactly. And it leaves you with this image. The Starlight archer's laugh echoing out, her twin ravens scattering star seeds.
Beautiful.
And these final lines, arrows seek targets, winds seek change. You are both the hunter and the horizon.
Wow. You're the force moving forward and the potential that lies ahead. That's a lot to sit with. Dive deeper into your unique path.
Request your email audio reading now.
You can find the link for that right in the description below.
And explore all the episode resources and links we've mentioned.
Yep, all the details are waiting for you there.
Ignite.
Think.
Become.
Subscribe for more Starlight insights.
Thank you for joining us.